We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the American League's Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jose Quintana is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
Here's Nori Aoki. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Nori Aoki.
First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Well, he drops a leadoff bunt for a base hit. Now, a lot of times, leadoff guy, you know you only get one pitch, one opportunity. You got to execute it because they're expecting you to bunt. But if they're not ready, you got your one shot. He took his shot, and it paid off.
Here's George Springer, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
From the stretch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jones is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the throw by Jones will not be in time. He's in there at third. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get wild and when he's going to give you something to hit. And when be ready and jumping when he brings it over the plate.
Evan Gattis now standing in, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
And that misses 1-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter, known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here comes the 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
The 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in. 2 out with the man at first. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Under it now is Chu, and he will put it away to end the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Astros on top, 1-0. Lance McCullers is on the mound for Houston in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base pass, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Drilled to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Here it comes, 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Beltran has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, this team could really use a turnaround from Stephen Vogt. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Astros lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Yulieski
Leading
Gurriel.
off for the
He'll start
Astros,
things out in the top
first
half of the
baseman
second.
number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball two.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And that one stayed up a little high.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this will land foul, shy of the wall.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Tyler White will bat next. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2 out, nobody on. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. And the pitch on 2-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Ready for another chance? Nori Aoki, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Astros 1, the Jays 0. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Here it comes on 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Digging in, number 7. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Striding in once again, George Springer. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. He hit a sac fly earlier. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's in scoring position with double number 27 on the year. 1 out and a runner on second base. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Lifted in the air out to right. Bautista has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
The 1-0 delivery. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
One and one. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 1, the Jays nothing. standing in, Stephen Vogt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Bregman fields it cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Shin-Soo
Choo at the plate now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and no one will get this one. Two out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now. Carlos Beltran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Beltran.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Hit out towards second. To his left, Perez. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
First baseman number 10, JFWR.
Striding into the box, JFWR. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the pitch on 2-2. To short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 1-0. Into the box, Gene Segura. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. In now, Adam Jones. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Pitch on the way. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Settling in now, Jose Bautista. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Here comes the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ready with the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Tyler White. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Tyler White.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Jones is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki. A hit in 2 tries so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now batting, number 7. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready with another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. There is Altuve. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Striding in, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Turning for second is Altuve. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. He hit a sac fly earlier. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. First offering on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Way outside. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. On the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting. Shortstop. Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bautista looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's Carlos Beltran.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1 now to Beltran. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran. Number 14 on the season as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to make a change as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Liam Hendricks, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Liam Hendricks.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Astros lead this one 4-0. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch that misses, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
14,
1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in to try it again. Hernan Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Here comes the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Beltran coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So stepping in, Gene Segura. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Striding in once again, Tyler White. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Tyler White.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Nori Aoki. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
At the plate, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Springer. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Toronto in just a moment. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Adam Jones.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 1-1 now to Jones. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swing and a hot shot toward third, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail here 4-0. Xavier Cedeno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Xavier Cedeno.
Ready once again, Evan Gattis. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Evan Gattis.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Carlos Correa will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Gattis is on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2. The 0-2 home. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now that's popped up. Number 7 is there, 1 away. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
First baseman number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Standing in, Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
The 2-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Chu going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Houston leads this one 6-0. Stepping into the box, number 7. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Yeah, but he has been so good. You're talking about getting into the 8th inning with 100 pitches. Not many guys do that.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Hit hard, but foul. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Tyler White will bat next.
Leading off for Houston.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Tyler White.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Number 7 is under it near the mound. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
Ready for another chance? Nori Aoki. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. The 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here's George Springer. as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one, get himself back in the rhythm, and throw strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Good curveball, strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite hit the zone. I like the pitch, though.
First and second now, 1 man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bautista will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Evan Gattis.
In now, Evan Gattis. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a soft liner, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Left fielder, Shin-Soo.
Now the pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. No problem here, 1 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Stepping in, Hernan Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Drilled to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Line to the right side. Beltran is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Houston Astros wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Lance McCullers earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the